This week, New Mexico PBS teamed up with other public radio and TV outlets for a candidate conversation with Representative Ben Ray Lujan from District 3 and his opponent, Michael Romero. You can find a link to the full hour on our website, newmexicoinfocus.org. Here's a preview.
What does public service mean to you?
The other day I told my wife, I didn't realize this, but I've always served. I started in the Air Force and then as a police officer for 24 and a half years. I never feigned from my duty. I never abused anybody's rights. I always, how can I put it? I always treated everyone as an equal. I lived by the golden rule because my rights could be violated also. So I always followed by that. I never got in trouble. I never imagined I would or worked towards it, but I did a good job as a police officer. I enjoyed it. I don't miss it though, but I did serve my country for over 26 and a half years in one form or another. And now I'm looking forward to do it again.
Representative Lujan, same question to you. What does public service mean to you?
You know, public service means bringing a voice for the voiceless, standing up to injustice. In the family that I was raised, it meant giving back. So whether it was through your local church or picking up garbage on the side of the road or maybe mowing someone's lawn when they needed the help, it meant standing up when there was something going on that was plaguing a community and making sure that you would not stop until you were able to help solve that problem. That's what's important when you're entrusted, especially to serve as a representative, is you're entrusted with that voice and a vote to be able to stand up for your community and be able to make a difference. But always making sure, as I was reminded by my father, that when you cast that vote, you also have to go home to be able to explain that vote. And there's going to be constituents that support you and oppose you, but you represent everyone and you have to be willing and able and open to be able to respond to them.
Representative Lujan, we're going to stick with you for this next question first. Facebook recently announced plans to build a data center in Los Lunas, but the package that leaders put together to bring them here includes massive tax breaks and some concerns about water. Is this Facebook deal the kind of economic development that we need in New Mexico? Why or why not?
Look, with New Mexico's unemployment being the second highest in the country, at 6.6%, the national unemployment level is now at 5%. Although it's dropped by more than half since the beginning of the Great Recession, we need to look for more opportunities in New Mexico, whether it's bringing added value to agriculture to help our farmers and our producers, our ranchers, or it means growing the tech sector. I do believe that bringing Facebook to New Mexico was an important project to be able to help create opportunities. And look, there needs to be a more thorough conversation associated with all of the impacts, but the positive impacts of being able to attract someone like Facebook will help attract other entities, maybe in the tech sector and with data centers or in other areas, to New Mexico to put people to work. It's a positive thing, but we have to continue to make sure that we keep our eye on everything to make sure that it best represents New Mexico. I believe this was a good move.
Mr. Romero, same question for you.
Well, people need jobs. We need to work where we can provide for our family, buy a home, buy a vehicle, and put gas in the vehicle. Up north in Cuesta, the mine that I worked, recently it was closed because environmentalist groups said that we were polluting the water. There's 400 or some more, 400 plus families now have to leave Cuesta. Cuesta will end up dying one of these days. There's a few people that have been employed because of the cleanup and reclaiming the mine, but we need to bring more of those jobs to New Mexico because we can continue to claim, well, we're going to pollute the water in the air. Well, where do people earn their money to live? We have to be realistic about all those things. And in turn, the federal government needs to give us most of our land back so we can do those things ourselves instead of blocking them and creating more wilderness. I mean, people up north, they don't have work, especially up north. I believe the new factory that Facebook or the center that Facebook is building is in the 2nd district. It's not even in the 3rd district. We need jobs in the 3rd district. And that's the job that I will be doing to bring those jobs to the 3rd district.
I'm Gene Grant. Thanks for joining us this week for New Mexico in Focus. And as always, we appreciate your time and effort to stay informed and engaged. See you next week in Focus.
This program is produced by New Mexico PBS for a presentation of Vision Maker Media with major funding provided by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
Funding for New Mexico in Focus provided by the McCune Charitable Foundation and the Nalita E. Walker Fund for KNME-TV, the KNME-TV Endowment Fund, and viewers like you.